Hey guys, it's me. I'm just about to revisit this 360 unit from China Lace Wigs. Right now I'm just preparing my hair, brushing it back with the edge brush. And now I'm preparing to add a little bit of got to be on the edges just to make sure that I don't have any flyaways. I'm using a color tint brush just to keep my hands a little bit cleaner. I'm using the black version of the got to be glue. Well, right here you see me doing, I'm going to attempt to do Glamazon Tay's bald cap method. And as you can see, the cap is kind of tight on my face, and I'm going to fix that here in a minute. As you can see, I'm pointing where I'm going to spray it. And usually if you put it around your edges, it'll lift up a little bit right by the ear. And so I'm showing you to cut a small hole over the ear, just big enough for you to like push it over your ear. Now use sharp scissors. As you can see, it became a little bit of a fail because I didn't use sharp scissors. You'll see that in a little bit. But pull it over your ear just like so. On this side, I cut the hole just a little bit too big, but it's okay because I was still able to keep the cap on and whatnot. And as you can see, I had a little bit of trouble lifting the cap up over my ear or off my ear because of these acrylic nails. But like I was showing you right there, it's just a little bit too big, just a little. But it's a mess up, but it's okay. And look how tight it is on my face. I'm making faces galore in this video, so be prepared. I was just showing you that I'm just going to move it up just a little bit. Now I'm going to take my got to be freeze spray or freeze blasting spray. I don't have the bottle in front of me to see exactly what it says. I just spray that right around the edges, and as you can see, the spray is going pretty much upwards, and I don't notice till about, I think, maybe right here. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? Why isn't it really getting wet? So I check the thing and I unclump it, and then I begin to spray again, and it's working a little bit better. I ended up going back to the store and buying me a new one because it just wasn't spraying right, and then it was halfway empty anyway, so I needed it some more anyway. So here I'm just continuing to spray, making sure it's pretty saturated so the cap can stay down, not so much so that it becomes gunky in my head. Now we're going to move on to the next step. Right here I'm showing you the pump it up spray. You can also use this. I use that just for a little more added hold, and just like with the got to be glued, it was clumped up so it was not spraying. I had to keep spraying until it started to actually spray, and right there you can see it's actually starting to spray. Next, I'm going to take my e.l.f. finishing powder, I believe that's what it is, in light beige. I'm going to add it to the cap. I'm using a foundation brush by e.l.f. I like e.l.f. products, as you can see. Now, if you are doing this, please wait till everything dries, because as you can see, it will gunk up your brush if you do not. And I ended up having to clean my brush, which I will show you in the next clip, because I didn't wait till it was dry. And so number one, I had to use more product, and number two, it dirtied up my brush. And I don't know about you, I don't like having to clean my brushes very often because eventually it will thin out. It may not be true with other brushes, but it is with the e.l.f. brushes. If you wash them too much, they will thin out. As you can see, I'm done, and here's where I show you how I dirtied up and gunked up my brush with all of the foundation powder, which is what it was, my finishing powder. But I did get it all around the edges, and as you can see, it kind of matches my skin complexion. That's what I was showing you. But here, look, a clean brush. Doing the happy dance. I just used water and aloe vera gel. I'm going to show you that in the next clip. First, I wet it and I'll only use a little bit. See, right there, that's how much aloe vera gel I use. I wet it, I put the aloe vera gel on there, saturate it pretty good, rub it up, and then I usually take a towel, but I had a t-shirt that I used this time, and I take the t-shirt and I wipe it out, and that's how I do like a quick clean. And then later I'll do a deep clean after about maybe 5 uses, because I wash my brushes after every use. Now we're going to go ahead and cut this cap, and like I said, use some sharp scissors. I knew they were dull, but I was just going to attempt to do it anyway because I didn't have any other ones in the vicinity and I didn't feel like looking anymore. So we're just going to cut it and try to get as close to the hairline as possible. And look how much trouble I'm having just cutting a cap. Those scissors were so dull. And as you can see right here, because of how dull the scissors were, I had to pull the cap up just to be able to cut it. And of course it defeated the whole purpose of cutting the ear out. Silly scissors is what I'm saying in my head. Actually, I think I'm saying stupid scissors. So anyway, I just go ahead and cut that part up that was lifting and cut some more off. And you'll see the finished product here in just a moment. So this is the wig. I've washed it and I've got it T-pinned onto my wig head. I have put some powder in the part and I'm just showing you what I used to hold it on the wig head, just some T-pins. Yes, you can still kind of see the knots, but like I said, I do not bleach my knots just because I'm worried about the longevity of the wig. I pay good money for my wigs and I want them to last a long time, and bleaching them weakens the lace. Also, I am recording in my bathroom and my closet is connected to it. That's what you see back there. Right here, I'm just spraying on the freeze spray just so that I can adhere it. And word to the wise, do not try to adhere these wigs while they are wet. It caused major lifting, and I'm like cooling because it was pretty hot in there. I don't know what was going on. My thermostat said 76 and I had it set to like 69. But here I am holding it, and it's not like, it didn't stick because it's still damp. So of course it can't stick if it's damp. But I ended up fixing that in the end. I'm just sticking it and positioning it. So continue to watch. Okay, for it to dry, I just put on 2 of those, I guess they're like stocking caps or wig caps or whatever. I pull the hair forward and look at that, it's looking good. So I go ahead and I put the first one on, making sure everything is in place so that it dries correctly. I put it down, make sure it's positioned correctly. Then I put on the second one, which is a little bit tighter, just because I wanted to dry, and I really didn't want my pillow wet, if you want to be honest, because I knew the wig was damp. So I put it on there, and then I show you how to put the bonnet on there. But yeah, that's pretty much my nightly routine, as you can see in other videos that I've done with waves. As you can see here, I'm reiterating that I have 2 caps on, then I take the bonnet and I put it on. But I'm not going to put it on because I'm going to be showing you guys some things. And plus I was going to wear it that day and I didn't want to have to remold the hair. So I split it back down the middle and let it hang so it can kind of dry or whatnot. So this is what I use. I use water, of course, because I washed it. And then I use the Wonder 8 body mist and hair mist oil. Just a little bit, just to give it a little bit of a shine. And then this next product, this Babyliss Curl Foundation, was at the Dollar Tree. Babyliss Pro stuff at the Dollar Tree. I could not believe it. And also, so was this Babyliss Pro Hairspray. This stuff is like $11.99 at Kohl's. I could not believe it. The next product that I used was my Cantu Oil Sheen, and as you guys see in my other videos, I use that quite a bit. I like the Cantu line. It smells good and it is just a good product. Next, I use the Cantu Coil Calm Detangler. I did that to detangle it while I was washing it, and you could see it makes the curls bounce. I am showing you here that it has no parabens, no sulfates, and I could not read what the other one was. And I don't have the bottle in front of me, and I was looking on the oil sheen bottle to see if it's on there, but it was not. But I ended up going ahead and spraying it on there. So I don't know if that one has the paraffins and sulfates or not. And then I use this mousse. I'm not sure the brand, and I don't have the bottle in front of me. And I only use a little bit of that mousse. A little bit goes a long way with that mousse. Oh, my glasses got caught in my hair. I look so mad in this video. Look how it's mushing my ear. I mean my eye. My ear too, I think. And I look so mad in this video. I was not mad. I was just tired. It was Saturday night and I had to go to church in the morning. I was, whatever. But I'm showing you here that I'm going to let it dry for 1 hour. So I've left it on for a little while now. I am going to blow dry it just a little bit, just to make sure that it's completely dry, because I don't want any lifting and have to start the process all over. As you heard in the voiceover a few seconds ago, please make sure you use sharp scissors when you're doing the over-the-ear method. However, it did still work better than the other method. So, you know, it's a win-win. So thanks, Glamazon King. Forgive me, let's check it out. This. Do it again. Get a little spot that I missed. And I'll leave it on overnight. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just go all the way around the whole edges and then leave it on overnight. In the morning. So this is of course the next day. As you can see, I'm in my church clothes. I'm all church now. Anyway, but this is how it turned out. I really didn't do much baby hair. It's just something light. This is a little hard. I think I put a little bit too much hairspray on it when I was fixing it, and then put the scarf on. I didn't even attempt to brush it out because it was laying down, and I'll fix that later. Don't forget to enter my contest. See if you can win these prizes.